If you or one of your users wants to review the values in a table field without using a form, you can do so by moving through each table row and displaying the target field's value in a message box. For example, you could display each product's name to ensure that you had no duplicates in the table. To do that in VBA, you can use the code that I'll show you right now, and it's contained within the Show Each module. So over in the navigation pane, double-click Show Each, and you'll see the skeleton of the code that you need to use. I've already put in the sub and end sub statements, and also the dimension statements for the myR variable, and I already set myR to an open record set, and that is going to be the products table, which is named here as the open record set methods argument. Okay, with that code in place, we can complete what we need to do. The first thing is to do a loop because we're going through every record in the table, and this will be a do until loop. So it's do space until until space, and then it's going to be every record in the record set that I currently have defined as myR. So it's my capital R, then a period, and we're going to use the end of file or EOF property. So EOF. And what the EOF or end of file property indicates is whether we are at the last row in the table. If we are, the do until loop stops. If not, it continues on to the next record. So I can press enter, and then we have message box MSG box space myR my uppercase R, then an exclamation point so that we can name the field we want to display, and that is done by typing a left square bracket, and then the name of the field, which is product name, right square bracket, then an ampersand, double quote, a comma and then a space, and then a double quote, then an ampersand again, space, and then we're going to do the product cost field value. So it's myR, exclamation point, left square bracket, product cost, and a right square bracket. Then press enter. So what that code does is it displays a message box with the product name field's value, then a comma followed by a space, and then the product cost. And then finally, we want to move down to the next record as long as we're not at the end of file. And that code is myR period move next. So myR period MOVE all one word, no space. Then press return twice and type loop, LOOP. So this concludes the do until loop here, and everything else will happen as long as we're not at the end of the file. Okay, with that information in place, we can press F5 to run the code. So the first record in the products table is garlic, and its cost is $12.5 or $12.50. I didn't worry about formatting in this case, I just wanted to illustrate the point. And when I click OK, we go to the next record, basil, also $12.5, they'll all be $12.50. Jalapeno, lemon, mandarin, rosemary, and we're done. This technique for moving through each record in a table lets you view each row's contents, or you can use it internally to move through each record and make a change to certain values.